Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a bunch of just random favorites. I don't really do monthly favorites anymore because I'm not really changing up my makeup products that often, but there's a few things that I've been using and that I just have in my house that I kind of want to mention. So that's what this video is going to be. Let's kick it off by talking about some skincare because that's mostly been the stuff that I've been using frequently. And there's been two body moisturizers that I've been really enjoying. The first one here is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is a body gel cream, and I have raved on and on about the moisturizers and the cleansers in the Hydro Boost range for a very long time now. I was first introduced to it by the brand. They did send me PR, and I'm pretty sure this is a PR item as well. And honestly, they can do no wrong with the Hydro Boost range. It just really works out well for my face and also for my body. I like this one because it sinks in relatively quickly because it is that sort of gel cream formula, and the scent on it is so wonderful. It's just a very aquatic, clean scent. It's so nice. And it's the kind of smell that's apparent in their entire Hydro Boost range. There's something that just really works about this for my skin. I have had a few dry patches on my body and I don't really know why, because it's been summertime, which is usually when I feel like my skin is more hydrated. But now that I think about it, it's probably the fact that I'm inside in air conditioning like 24/7 now, because I'm not really going outside as much as I used to. So maybe that's what's causing the dry patches. Anyway, this actually heals those sections up, which is really nice. Because I was having a problem with some of my other moisturizers that they weren't really clearing up the dry patches. This one does though. So I've been using this all over my body and I really enjoy it. And the other one I've been using a little bit, but not as much as the Hydro Boost one because I just got this relatively recently. This is the Soap & Glory Drop in the Lotion Lightweight Body Lotion. So this one, it says it's scented with Magnificoco, which is basically just a coconut scent. So as you can see by this, I have used this a few times, but not that much because the bottle is basically full. But I really like this one. The coconut scent on it is a nice one. Sometimes I find coconut scents can be a little bit overpowering, almost like they're too much of like a tropical drink type coconut scent. This one's more subtle than that. I mean, the coconut scent, don't get me wrong, is quite apparent, but it's not aggressively coconut, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this one's also lightweight and nice to use. I tend to really like Soap & Glory's body lotions. I'm not as huge of a fan of the thicker creams, but the body lotions work out really well for me. I just finished up, oh, what is it called? Sugar Crush. I think it's the Sugar Crush scent, and I love that body lotion. And then now that I've got this one, it seems to be relatively the same formula, which is nice, just in different scents. So I've been really enjoying this one. It's gonna be my go-to body lotion once I finish this one up, because I think this one's about roughly halfway. That's kind of what it feels like. And then I'll be switching over to this one like full time. But in the times that I have used it, I have really liked this, and it does leave that sort of nice coconut scent on the skin too. Okay, more skincare. I just realized I've had a lot of skincare sent to me recently. I've been turning down quite a few like makeup PR packages because like, what am I gonna do with it? Like I can't really review products anymore because I am not wearing them anywhere except to film, right? So that's not really a good review. So I've been accepting some skincare stuff just because I know that that's stuff I will use. And this next one is another PR item that was sent to me. So this is the Zero Day Cream. Zero is a new to Canada brand, but they're from the UK. So they're now being sold in Canada. And I went to their virtual PR launch, oh, I don't know, was it 2 months ago now? And it was a bit of a different experience doing a virtual PR event. It was kind of like a Zoom conference call where you're only really watching one person say everything. It was strange for a PR event. Anyway, they did send me the entire range of Zero products. I think the thing that these are touted for, yeah, they're 100% natural and they're vegan and they are against animal testing. Item that I've really been enjoying from their range is the Day Cream. And I've put a significant dent in this. It's not done, but like there's a huge chunk missing out of it, and you probably can't see that because that is white on white, but it feels really nice on the skin. So when you like take a little bit of a dollop out of here and start working it into your skin, it does initially, it doesn't leave a white cast, but it looks like a white cream on your face, and eventually it sinks in as you rub it in more. And what I like about it is that it feels very emollient. Like when it goes on your skin, it still leaves a little bit of a tackiness to it, it's not so bad that you get your hair caught on your face and like it wouldn't stick or something like that, but it just gives a little bit more, I want to say like moisture adhesive to the face. I know that probably doesn't make any sense. I don't know enough about skincare ingredients to really comment on that, but that's sort of what it feels like to me. So I've been really enjoying this. It doesn't cause any pilling with my makeup, which was a problem with another moisturizer I used this year, but everything seems to lay on top of this really nicely, which is kind of necessary in my opinion. I can't stand when I get a facial moisturizer that like screws with my foundation. Like it just seems so pointless. So this one's been really nice, and the packaging's really nice too. Like it's heavy. This is made out of glass, and then I believe this is a bamboo top too. So I think their entire range is like properly recyclable. So yeah, this is by the brand Zero, and I've really been enjoying their day cream. Okay, let's talk about something a little bit different. I pulled out my wax melter. This is something I just keep in the guest bathroom. That's basically like a little light with some wax that sits in the top. I can't pull the top off, I don't think, because it's kind of like welded in there with wax. But I pulled this out to remind me to talk about the wax that I actually have in here. So this is the wax that's in here right now is by JoJo's Bath Bombs, who does amazing bath bombs. But the wax melt that I got in the Halloween box that I ordered by her is the best thing ever. I believe it's pumpkin caramel swirl, and she's currently selling them in cute little like bat and pumpkin shapes, but the scent on it is just freaking phenomenal. So it's kind of, it's so good. It's a sweet caramel pumpkin scent, and honestly it smells really heavy now that I'm sniffing it directly like this, but when it's melting and in the wax warmer, it doesn't smell too overpowering. There have been some waxes that I have melted that are just too pungent, and they kind of just almost like they're cloying. They kind of like take over your nose and you just feel like they're too thick. This one, despite smelling really thick like this, doesn't travel too far, which is really nice. So I use this in the smaller guest bathroom, and it envelops the room, but it doesn't really leave the room, which is nice. And it doesn't smell too powerful when you get into the bathroom. Sure, you can smell it, it is there, but it's just not overpowering, which is really nice. And with a scent like this, you would expect it to be super heavy and just up your nostrils kind of thing, but it just really works out. I honestly think this is the best wax scent I've had in this thing. I have a whole bunch of other ones that are probably from like Home Goods or something like that, but this is hands down the best one, and I'm gonna be burning this for quite a few months. Okay, the next item is something a little bit different. Resin coasters. So my friend Julie picked these up for me a few months ago now, and she got them because they're like rainbows and glitter, which is totally up my alley. And I put them, I think I have one of them sits on the coffee table and the other one sits beside my work area on the kitchen table. And honestly, I just really like these. I think it's handy that there's a little bit of a lip too, so that if you're gonna put your drink on it, you know to put it in the center and it doesn't just like slide off. Because I've got a lot of coasters that have like no edges to them whatsoever, and when you put something down on it, sometimes if you're misaiming, you can catch the ledge and it kind of tilts a little bit. So that's some random thing that I found out I loved about these. But I looked into the creator of them, and I'm gonna have to look up what Julie had sent me before, because I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I believe it's an Etsy shop, and they sell all kinds of these like resin molded coasters. And while I really like these rainbow glitter ones, there are some gorgeous options. There's like this white pink opalescent with teal and silver and I think purple glitter in it, and I was looking at that going, oh my goodness, I need that in my life. So just a random little thing that I've really been enjoying. I'm tempted to go buy more, but I'm also like, how many coasters do I really need in my condo? Because honestly, it's generally only my husband and myself who are sitting at the coffee table who need coasters. So yeah, just something a little bit random that I've really been enjoying. Coasters. I never thought I'd talk about coasters on this channel. Okay, let's talk about some nail polish. So I've been yammering on about OPI for quite a while now. I just think their formulas are fantastic, the colors are phenomenal, and honestly, they haven't put out a collection that I've looked at and been like, that's not interesting. They're just all really good. So their most recent launch was the Milano collection, I believe, for fall, and no exception. I am in love with the colors in that collection. The two ones that I pulled out today to talk about are my current favorites. The one that's currently on my nails right now is this orange shade that's called Have Your Panettone and Eat It Too. And I love this because it's a very pumpkin orange color, which works out really well for just October in general. So that's the one that's currently on my nails. And the other one, oh, this one is so freaking stunning. This is called, appropriately, Complimentary Wine. So I love it not only for the color, but for the fact that the name is just very up my alley. This one probably looks pretty much black on camera. It is a very, very deep blood red wine color. If you wear one coat, you will see more of the red sort of shining through, but I tend to prefer wearing two coats of any polish, so I doubled it up, and it looks mostly like black with a hint of red, but if you get like a full sun like on your nails, you'll be able to see more of a red color to it. It's stunning. It is just so freaking nice on the nails. And the formula, no different than all our other launches. These are just fantastic to wear. They're opaque, almost in one coat, really. You can pretty much get away with wearing one coat, but again, I do like to double up, so I always wear two coats. And stunning, just freaking phenomenal colors. By the time you see this video, I will have a blog post up showcasing the entire collection, so check down below if you want to see all of the colors on my nails, because really it's a phenomenal launch. But these ones so far have been my favorites. Okay, so that's it for current favorites that I've really been enjoying, just a random assortment of products. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.